growing up, watching the Dream Team in '92, listening to Hootie and the Blowfish, and all the other lovely things that came along in the '90s. As I comment on it, some of you look at me and then say, well, you're a baby. And it's true. Others look at me and say, well, you're old. So I can't win either way I go. It's all right. But I was looking at the text this week, and this lovely song I was hearing by Hootie, also known as Darius Rucker, was the song called Time. And I look at it, and as I'm listening to Time, translating the parable of the Samaritan, I remember this other lovely gift that the 90s gave to us. In 1993-94, the WWJD bracelet. Now I remember it came out, I was about 10 years old, and my dad went to the Christian bookstore at the mall and got me one, a nice black and white one. I remember putting it on, and I loved that thing. Everybody was wearing them at my church, and I was homeschooled at that point, so everybody at my school was wearing it, you know. I wasn't the outcast, I was the cool trendsetter, you know. It got real awkward around but no, I'm kidding. But no, so I got that, but then as I got the one, I wanted more because that was the other trend. You kept buying more. So eventually I had 20 of them. I had 18 on one arm and 2 on the other arm. Multicolored. I had a red one, a black one, a green one, a blue one. I think I even had a lavender one at that point. So even 10-year-old Chris was prepping for the codes. I mean, the point of the bracelet, there was a pastor in Topeka, Kansas who created it. And he said he created this bracelet to be worn by Christians so they can look at it and then be reminded to live according to the teachings of Jesus as found in the 4 Gospels. Which is a good intention. Christ is our example. But as I went in Lutheranism, people kept saying, well, that's not a good thing to wear because all it does is teach you the law. All it does is teach you moralism. It says, you see Jesus as an example, and that's the only thing he's good for. So eventually I took it off, and for a good 20-something years, I pretty much told people it's not a good bracelet to wear. Problem is, though, we're kind of throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Can people take the WWJD as moralism? As I can save myself by being a good person? Yeah. But it also throws out the reality that Christ is our example. Christ fulfills the will of his Father. He walks perfectly in accordance with both tables of the law, the first 3 commandments and commandments 4 through 10. He perfectly loves his Father, and he unconditionally perfectly loves his neighbor. And that's how we get to our parable today. After Jesus has talked privately to his apostles for a minute, he then has a lawyer who stands up and goes, "Teacher, what must I do, or what shall I do to inherit eternal life?" And of course that's wrong. You should have just read Paul's epistles to the Galatians and you would have got it, right? But that came a little later, 20-something years later. But the reality is you don't inherit something by doing something, you inherit by who you are, being a child of God. But he still wants to do something, so Jesus then asks the law question. You know the law, you know the scriptures, what does it say? He says you should love the Lord your God with your whole heart, with your whole mind, with your whole strength, with your whole power, and you shall love your neighbor just as you love yourself. And what does Jesus say? No. That's law. I want you to tell me what the gospel says. No. He says, you have answered rightly, or you have answered well. Go and do it, and you shall live. Then what does the lawyer do to justify himself, to excuse himself because he knows he hasn't done this? He can't do it? He says, who is my neighbor? What is the bare minimum of time I have to commit to keep in order to fulfill this law? And Jesus tells the parable of the Samaritan. It never says good in there. This guy's never called the Good Samaritan, so I researched that for like hours this week. When did people start calling him the Good Samaritan? And I couldn't find it. Somewhere it started, but I couldn't find where. But it just says Samaritan in there. The problem is the good, it limits it. It's so generic sounding. Because in our parable, there are 3 titles that the Samaritan has. 3 things he does. But we'll get to that. It has the parable starting out where Jesus said the guy goes from Jerusalem down to Jericho. Yeah, down, fun times. Even geographically, it's up, isn't it, or no? Isn't it? You've been there, haven't you? It's sideways. On a map, it always looks sideways. But those are flat. Well, the reality is, it goes down from Jerusalem to Jericho, falls in the hands of murderers or robbers, and they leave them half dead after beating them, right? And all of a sudden, it says by accident, by happen chance, a Levite and a priest both come by this guy. And what do? They go the other way. They pass by on the other side of the road. Have you ever done that? Like when you come up to the overpass in Houston and there's the homeless guy standing there, what do? Do you take your wallet out and wave it in the air and go, I will solve all of your problems? Is that what you do? What do you do when you see the bum under the overpass in Houston? You drive on the other side of the road. You drive on the other side of the road, you roll the window up, you pretend to be having a conversation with somebody. Right? You do everything you can. You look the other way. You don't want to look at them because then it reminds you should be loving them, so you look the other way. Right? The Levite and the priest, they didn't want to help the guy because if they did, they'd lose their time. Not just in helping them, but then they'd have to cleanse themselves over weeks of time to be restored because they just touched a half-dead body or a body they thought was dead. But then, by same chance, a Samaritan comes. The enemy of the Jews. The Jews hate the Samaritans, right? This guy comes in enemy territory, sees the man in the ditch, and what does he do? He stops. It says he has that splagnitsomai, that gut-wrenching compassion that lives out in love for the neighbor. So it's not just pity. He goes, oh, that's sad. He does something. He goes to the man, gets down in the ditch with him, picks him up, puts him on his own beast of burden, his own donkey, pours oil and wine, heals his wounds, and takes him to an inn and spends the night there with him, making sure he's okay. And the next day, hands 2 denarii to the innkeeper and says, when I come back, if he's stored up some more debt, I'll pay it all. Who was the neighbor to the man? The one who showed him mercy. So 3 things the Samaritan is, not good in some generic way, but compassion, mercy, and one who takes time to take care of his neighbor. My friends, you are called the waters of holy baptism to spend your time with your neighbor. My father confessor, Father Taus, once preached on this text, saying, the Samaritan totally inconvenienced himself to the point of taking him, meaning the man, to an inn, staying overnight with him and promising to pay the innkeeper whatever it took to get the man back on his feet. Our mercy must fit into our tidy schedule and not interfere with our life. We'll throw money at things if we have it, right? Maybe even share our talents, but most of the time we use our talents for our own selfish gain. But time is something that we're not going to give up. If it takes too long, we cut loose and we get out of it. We're not going to commit our time and our patience to our neighbor. I mean, the homeless guy, that's one example, right? You should love him. It doesn't matter if you say, well, they're going to misuse what I give them. If I give him $10, he's going to buy liquor with it. Probably, if you lived on the street and begged everybody all day too, you'd want to be drunk as well. Right? Have you ever begged on the street? I haven't yet. Give it time. But it's humiliating. No one wakes up in the morning as a 9-year-old girl and goes, man, I hope I can become a beggar one day on 1960. It doesn't happen. It's humiliating. But the reality is that little excuse of, I'm not going to give them enough money for the day because they're going to misuse it. Did you just give people something? Well, not you yourself, but you in the office in which you stand gave something. So I'm not accused of, sacerdotalism or whatever that word is. Pastor Danielson told everybody, right? Are you gonna perfectly use that forgiveness this week and live in perfect love with everybody? Are y'all gonna do that? Is everybody gonna be perfect and sinless this week with that forgiveness? No, you're gonna sin. You're gonna misuse the absolution. So I think next week let's just cut it out. love your neighbor. Who is my neighbor? Everybody is your neighbor. Your family is your neighbor. The spouse God has given you, the children, if God gives them to you, your parents, your siblings, your cousins, your friends, your co-workers, your exes, the homeless, the mentally abused, physically abused, the emotionally abused, the 2,000 babies slaughtered every single day in the womb, the mother walking into the abortion clinic, the mother walking out of the abortion clinic who's no longer carrying her child, the deadbeat dad who doesn't help, the abortionist himself, pedophile, people we see as undesirables as your neighbor. In the end, this parable offers no comfort whatsoever, because what does Jesus say to the man at the end? You go and do the same as Samaritan. The law does not come to you to tell you you've done a great job this week of being righteous. The law says, do better. The law says it's not enough. The law says, live for God and your neighbor. And there's no excuse. Because those are the two types of people that are gathered here this morning. The Holy Spirit has gathered all here, and there are two people that will hear this message today. One that will hear the law and go, nope, that's not me. You may have someone else in mind, Pastor, when you're preaching, but it's not me. I have reasons for why I didn't stop and give them money. I have reasons why I don't get along with my wife. I have reasons why I'd rather sit and watch the football game than spend time with my children. I have reasons why I gossip about my boss and my coworkers. I have excuses for why I don't have to love as many people as the law would tell me to. And I can't help you there. If you have excuses, have fun. The other one who hears the law hears it in repentance. Says you were right. I have not loved as I should. I have not lived sacrificially with God and my neighbor. Forgive me, Lord. I desire to do better. Forgive me, Lord, for without you I am nothing. I'm half dead in it. But praise the Lord. The eyes that see what you see, the ears that hear what you hear. The eyes of faith, the ears of trust. Look not to mere water, but see water combined with God's word that declares you not to be just the sinner who doubts, but the saint who trusts in Jesus' mercy, because that is your salvation, is the mercy of Jesus. You are not saved by your work, you are saved by Jesus' mercy on you. Only when we see ourselves as completely useless do we see and beg for the mercy of Christ, and He has it for us. And then our eyes of faith come to this table and see not just bread and wine, but the true body and blood of Christ, given and shed for you for the forgiveness of your sins. Gifts, benefits of the work of your Samaritan, the one who came into enemy territory, Jesus Christ Himself, the Son of God, who entered this world not to win a popularity contest, but to reign from the cursed tree of the cross, to die at the hands of His enemies, to die at the hands of those who hate Him, who despise Him. Yet Jesus came to serve, paying off your debt in full. For that's what happens every time the pastor absolves you instead of Christ. Is Jesus standing amongst you, paying off the debt of what you've done this past week, this past month, this past year, and all the sins up to now. Paid off. You are acquitted in Christ. And my friends, the point of this parable today is to wake you up to the reality that the law never saves. Should you live the righteous life? Yes. Do you? No. But Christ did. So what would Jesus do? Bracelet is Pastor Daniels told me about another one right after my sermon. I wish we had talked about it before the early service. That would have been helpful. But the frog bracelet. Anyone heard of this one? Frog? Fully rely on God. Fully rely on God. So I think what we'll do this week is, at least I will. You want to get a bracelet too, or no? I will get it for you too. Maybe have the "What would Jesus do" on one side, and it's like, you're right. I should live the righteous life, and I don't. But I do not rely on my own works to save me, nor do I cover up my failure with excuses. But instead I repent. And I rely on Christ's grace and mercy for my salvation. For that is yours as well. For Christ is your compassionate and merciful Samaritan, who takes care of you, who will spend all the time in the world for you, that you may be saved. So be at peace, my friends. All things are done well for you. Yes, we're back on your feet to receive the gifts that Christ desires to give to you in this life and in eternity in the one to come. Hallelujah! Christ is risen.
He is risen indeed. Hallelujah.
Amen. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Ghost, as it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. We rise and sing the offering.